Beach Up Sunset World.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the host for this evening. I'm Rina from Japan. This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is live on FM Design. This 30 minutes broadcast is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. Bizan Daigaku has been trying to make Tokushima a more attractive place with volunteers from Tokushima and outside Tokushima, including people from many different countries. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo? Yes, but we would like people around the world to know not only those images, but more things about Japan. We share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. We will also invite guests from overseas online to share the latest news with you. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up. Don't miss it.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
Hello everyone. Thank you for listening to Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima. And I would like to welcome tonight's guest who is in Hungary and she is from Hungary. Timmy, hello.
Hi Rina, hi everyone. Thank you for inviting me to the show again. It's really an honor for me.
Yeah, my pleasure. And thank you for coming back.
Always, anytime, really. Thank you.
Actually, you participated this radio show for the Christmas and also New Year's as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
And today, I would like to ask you how you're doing recently in Hungary. At
I'm
first.
doing fine. Now that the weather is warming up, I feel a bit more like, going out, not like in winter time when I just want to stay in and I get sleepy so early. So, like in winter time, anxiety is a bit more common. Yeah, but now that spring is coming and summer is coming, I feel a lot more alive. So I think things are gonna be easier, and even at work the days go by really fast. So yeah, it's just good. I feel good right now.
Oh, that's great, Amy. And actually I see that you're wearing short sleeves already.
Yeah, it's not that outside it's a bit chilly, but inside my apartment it's quite hot because I think the heating is still on a little bit. So it's really warm inside. So
that's nice.
It's good. Yeah, and it's a lot more comfortable because I don't like it when it's cold because I just don't feel comfortable with that. So it's a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, Timmy. Yeah, and by the way, listeners, Timmy came to Tokushima a few years ago.
Yeah, I think that was the best time of my life so far.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and I still really miss that.
Yeah, I hope the border of Japan will open soon again.
Yeah, hopefully that the things will change.
Yeah, soon.
Soon.
And how is your cat doing?
She's fine.
Yeah.
She was everywhere. Like if I start to do something, like before during this video call, she just came here to check it out. How things, and like whenever I start something, like even if it's cooking, even if it's like making a cup of tea, she has to be there. She has to smell it. and, check things out if everything is fine. If I turn the laptop on, like, she's going to be here as well. So, or whenever I'm cleaning, like, it's just so difficult with her sometimes. So when I do the brushing, and all the things that are gathered up, she just like runs into it. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to start it all over again. So it's a bit complicated with her, but she compensates like a lot.
Yeah. She wants to join you every time, everywhere.
Yes, exactly. Like a colleague of mine once asked that, is she a rescue? And I was like, well, honestly, I don't know which one of us is the rescue. So she helps me a lot with everything.
Nice.
So especially like, mentally, it's really good to have a pet.
Yeah. So, I think you said that you were a dog person before, but now you're a cat person. How come? How did it happen?
I don't know. I think it just happened overnight. When I got Annabelle, even when I get her, I knew that I will still be a dog person. But now I'm just like, I still love dogs a lot. But perhaps I'm a bit more connected to cats right now. So because I started to see how they really are. They are really affectionate as well. Because it's not that they don't like anybody else, just themselves. But as I see it right now, I see how much Annabelle needs me. And when I come home from work, she's just like, she doesn't know how to get even closer and closer to me. And it feels really good. So I can really appreciate them.
Wow, that's sweet. And do many people in Hungary have pets, like dogs, cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, especially where I live. I think so many people in the apartments have cats and dogs as well. What is weird for me, that it's okay to have a smaller dog in the apartment, but to have like big dogs, like the German Shepherd and even bigger ones, it's just, I don't know, a little bit weird because they are big dogs in tiny places, and I think it's not really good for them.
Maybe not inside.
Yeah.
How about like parks? Are there many places that dogs can go out and play?
Yeah, we do have, but people are so busy that they have time like only twice a day to go for walks. With them, it's early in the morning and late in the evening for just like 10-15 minutes. And I think that's not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. So, I mean, if I was like someone locked up in the house and I could go out twice, then I don't know, I would feel a little bit depressed.
Okay, I see. Yeah, in Japan, I see a lot of dogs around this area as well. And they go out early in the morning and late in the afternoon. But there's not many places that dogs can run around.
I see. Here we have quite a lot of parks around. So
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's good for them because they have to feel the grass as well, and they have to see the trees. So even if it is a city, this is a side area where they can find the green areas and just play there.
Yeah.
But in the central, I don't know. I don't know that. I'm pretty sure that's not that good for them to walk on the concrete and see everything like just gray and no nature around.
Yeah, true. I hope dogs and cats can enjoy their lives in the nature more.
Honestly, I feel a little bit bad as well because cats need to be outside as well. Like they're almost wild animals. But I try to have like as much plants as I possibly can have. So I know I can see that she enjoys them. Like she destroys them a little bit every once in a while.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but I try to replace, this apartment feeling to like there's an area where there is a jungle feeling with all the plants and everything. So
Uh-huh.
hopefully that helps her.
Yeah, that's nice. And how about your work? How is it going?
It's nice.
Nice.
I still where I used to be during Christmas time. This cafe in Samsung. The firm inside the firm, and I just really enjoy it. First of all, this is international. People are really nice, and I'm really happy to use my English. And I like my manager counts me on a lot of things, and I really like her, and I know that she appreciates my work, and she gives like bigger tasks to me, and I feel
great.
and I feel so good. And when she needs help, she asks me for help. So yeah, that makes me feel so good, and I learn a lot. To open my own coffee shop one day. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it's still in my mind. So yeah,
that's wonderful, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. When you open a cafe in Hungary, even in Hungary, I just visit your cafe.
Thank you. That would be so good.
Okay, Timmy. So now we would like to play one song. We will be right back after a short break.
Okay.
Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima!
I am back with Timmy.
Me too. Hiya.
So, Timmy, in the first section, I asked you how you're doing in Hungary. And actually, one of the reasons why I asked you to talk on Sushi Sumo Tokushima today is because I thought you can share what you see or hear there in Hungary these days. I'm talking about we see or hear heartbreaking news about Ukraine every day in Japan. And I think it's kind of same in Europe. Yeah. And I sent you a message after the war in Ukraine started because I was concerned how it affects Hungary or other European countries. Of course, I check the news every day, but there's too much information and it's hard to know what is the truth and what is wrong or fake, especially maybe on Japanese media. So
it's the same everywhere.
Yeah. I wanted to know what you see here in Europe right now. And also, you told me that your workplace.
Yes.
Yeah. There are some people who are from Ukraine, right?
Yeah. So I can say from up close, actually. So I remember that the first attack from Russia on Ukrainian people was like a shock to everyone. And I was not at work that day or the day after. So I didn't see much, but I heard it from my colleagues that the Ukrainian people inside the building, they were just walking around with their heads bent down and checking their phones, watching the news. And I even heard that some of them were crying because their families were trapped in there and they didn't have any access to them or to the information or like people in Ukraine didn't have access to the internet, so they couldn't really communicate with each other. And so it was the first shock to everyone. And then after the day after, I went to work, and then I also saw them like they were not like the other days. So you could just feel their sadness and like the anxiety and the depression surrounding them. So it was not really nice to see them, and many people were afraid that they were gonna be called back as soldiers, even like women,
Yeah.
men, to fight in the war. And like we actually talked to one of the guys there, and he said that one of his friends perhaps died because they were in contact, and now they are not anymore, so he doesn't really know what happened to him. And it was just like hearing other information, like even brothers and sisters and family trapped in a situation like that was just so awful. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, that was unbelievable. Like in this era, like, come on, we are living in a modern world, and wars like this are happening.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, we were also afraid that Hungary is going to interfere in the situation, but we didn't yet. So that's a good thing. But still, so many people are scared, even in here, that what if the war is going to reach us? I hope it won't. I know also that Ukrainian people are so against their own president because they say he brought this war on themselves. So I don't know the truth either. I think nobody really knows. But Ukrainian people blame their own president, and they blame the Russians as well. So yeah, there are just too many information on that as well. I'm not quite sure if he provided weapons, but some European countries they also give weapons to Ukraine so that they can defend themselves.
Right. Yeah, it's so heartbreaking to hear what is happening to people in Ukraine, or Ukrainian people who live in different countries. And actually, you saw them and hear them with your eyes, with your ear, and it just I just can't believe, like you said, this is happening. And I cannot even imagine how they feel, how they're feeling, and how they're concerned about their future, or just, even today or right now.
Yeah.
So actually, Hungary is right next to Ukraine. Like your colleagues, are there many people from Ukraine?
Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah, quite a lot. I don't speak to them on a regular basis, but it's more than enough to see them. And also, like, we are so close to Ukraine, and people, like Ukrainian people, try to come to Hungary or to go basically anywhere to be safe. And like my Hungarian colleague and her husband, they helped these people. So they actually went to the borders and brought some people up to the city so that they can basically go anywhere by train. And they brought up a family who, like, the man was an actor, I believe, and they had such a good life. Like, they had a nice house, they had a nice life, like good jobs and everything, and they had a little girl. and they had to leave everything behind. So
Yeah.
they came with one suitcase with basically only the memories
Mm-hmm.
can fit in there and nothing else. And the sad thing is that they built something up. You build up a life, like you put all your, like everything in it, all your heart, all your uh, everything, the time, the energy, like everything, and they just take it away from you, and you basically become homeless, and you have nothing left, and you have to be happy that you just survived. And it's just, and I don't know, it must be an unbearable feeling.
Yeah, that's such a heavy word, you know. Yeah, actually, my heart beating so fast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. You know, this topic isn't that easy to talk about. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your government helping people from Ukraine, like who escaped from their own country to
Yeah.
Hungary?
Yeah, we do. We try to have them as much as possible, like
Oh,
to
nice.
place them somewhere, give them some home,
Mm.
or there's charity programs to get some food, raising money. Yeah, we try to have them as much as possible, which is
Yeah.
really nice.
That's nice. And also, how do people see that Ukrainian people coming to your country, I mean, their own country, and they actually got living there, right? So,
Yeah.
how people think about it?
The Ukrainian people, they are quite pleased to have a job.
Okay.
So they don't want many things. They just want a calm life, or just like the everyday food, the everyday salary, and a warm place where they can go to sleep. So right now that's all they want. So not like luxury things.
So can they live in Hungary as much as they can?
I'm not quite sure about it.
Not yet.
For a while, yes. And if they get a job, for example, at Samsung, where I work, they can get a job and they get accommodation as well. And then if they have all the paperwork and everything, and they can live here as long as they want. So
Yeah,
they
that
can
would
start
be great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can here.
in Japan, the government actually accepted some people already to live in Japan. I think it's nice. And I saw this lady on TV that she had been studying Japanese in Ukraine.
Oh.
Yeah, and so she can speak Japanese and she is a student, so she started going to a school in Japan recently.
Wow. That's really good. That's very impressive, though.
And I have been thinking what I can do for people of Ukraine. And do you have any ideas in your mind?
Well, we have some points in the city where you can get some clothes or like anything that is useful, everyday objects like a brush or some food, like kitchen tools, things for the bathroom or self-hygiene. You can just drop them at some places, and these are going to get to the people in need. So that's what we can do, or we can send money to them. But I'm never quite sure about the money thing, that it goes to them.
Yeah,
So I'm very
to them directly.
Yes. So I rather send just like, like shower
Useful
gel.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be careful, right? We have to choose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So these are the possibilities in Hungary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we can do something like that from Japan as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Mm. Thank you so much, Timmy, for today. I think it was not so easy for you to talk
Yeah,
about
that's
this
right.
on the radio show, but thank you for helping us to know what is really going on there. On this show today, we could know about people who are from Ukraine and Hungary,
Yeah,
how they were and how they can live there. So thank you. Thank you so
you are
much.
very welcome. You are always welcome.
Mm. And hopefully, Japan will open again soon for tourists so
Yeah.
that you can come back.
Yeah, that would be like a dream coming true.
Mm.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, thank you so much, Timmy. All right. It seems we have almost reached the end of the program. We are waiting for messages from you with feedback or requests. Sushi?
Sumo? Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded here on Bizan FM in Tokushima. This program is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daikaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizan-daigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request@bfm.jp, request@bfm.jp, including the title of the show, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, in your messages. You can listen to this channel, FM Bizan, on the internet with your PC, smartphones, and tablet. If you are accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp and you will find a banner written Listen Radio on the right side of the page. If you are accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio. Then select BFM 791 FM Bizan with the area Chugoku Shikoku. If you are listening to this radio in the area where has a weak radio wave, don't worry. You can listen to programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up next Thursday. Don't miss it. See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Bye bye.